What's up, everybody? Today we're taking you away from the desk and we're going to do a little vlog style edition of we're about to get hit by a winter ice storm and they think we're going to lose power for a month if you listen to the people on the television.
Potentially.
All the YouTubers right now are blowing up saying, like, you're going to die if you're in this zone. And we happen to be in that zone. We're right. See, here's the picture of the zone. We're right there in the zone. I think we're personally going to get like a half an inch of ice and it'll just be really slick. And we're going to be out of school for 2 days and that's going to be it. Other than that, I think we're good. But it's better to be prepared than not prepared. And we're going to show you what we do to our house and with our family in order to be prepared for such a storm. I have this 2-gallon water heater bucket. So I'm going to be able to give my ducks some water so that it doesn't freeze on them. Hadn't had this problem yet, so with this storm coming in, thought I'd go ahead and pick this up, and I'm going to go ahead and hook this up right now and do some other outside stuff because the storm's coming tomorrow morning, supposed to be around 11, so we'll see. The next thing I like to do is put these little foam thingies over my outdoor hydrants. These bad boys right here. So I throw that on right over the top of these. That way it stays warm and doesn't freeze as much. That's what it looks like after you put them on. Just a little protective cover where you can't get ice and stuff on it and freeze easier.
Leave a drip on your faucets that are up next to the wall and open up your cabinets.
We're gonna just film a little bit of the stuff that we have around our house just in case something happens. The first thing is you need a good source of light.
He is so proud of this
I
thing.
love this thing.
It.
Like,
where did you get it from?
So, I got it from Walmart.
Oh my gosh, yes. But the cool thing is not only is it like stupid bright.
What's cool about this light is one side is magnetized to it. Got a little lanyard so you can take this if you needed to go somewhere else away from everybody else and you're not taking the only light source away from everybody. And it's got 3 different settings. Pretty stinking cool.
Bright, a little brighter, and stupid bright. And then party mode.
Light, bright, brightest.
Party mode. How does that charge? I can't remember.
Oh, this is a USB-C charger.
Which that's pretty nice.
So you just recharge it every time you need it. Perfect.
And it also has, it looks like a
Bluetooth speaker, so you can
on the bottom.
Play your music through it as well.
Party mode.
Yeah, party mode.
I am a candle girly, so I have candles pretty much everywhere. This, we actually found this like on sale, like a $1 Days at a Dollar General or something like that. And you know, whenever emergencies happen, at least it smells like raspberries.
Yeah.
So
always just pick up candles that are, go to the clearance sections of every store you stop by, pick up some of this stuff. You don't have to have a huge budget. Like literally we got that on a $1 Day at Dollar General.
And then like after holidays they always run their seasonal candles. I mean, I don't care if it's a fall candle.
Yep.
I love candles. So yeah, just
and it all gives the same light, you know. Mm-hmm. So if you're just buy some candles.
And it's a good heat source.
It is a good heat source. Speaking of good heat sources, Little Buddy and the Mr. Buddy.
Mr. Buddy. If you haven't seen our video about how to use this.
Yeah, that one right here. I'm going to link it right here.
It was a fun time.
It was a very fun time. We had trouble threading
out
the propane, which uses these propane bottles, the little green ones. It got cross-threaded really easy, so be careful whenever you're threading this one. This one is really good for a whole home. This one heats up a little area really fast. So I like this one a little bit better because you can just kind of point it towards you and just heat yourself up as you're kind of just chilling out. It's got this for the base and then the container goes in the middle. The propane tank goes in the middle here. So this one's pretty nice. We might do a full video on this one because we've done one on this one here. But I really enjoy having both. This will heat your whole house. But the problem with this one, 2 hours it's done. This one, it takes a lot longer to burn through an entire container. So I like having both, and if you need both, get it. But you're just gonna have to get a whole bunch of these, or you can buy a big propane tank and have a refillable cord that goes from the propane tank to these, and you just refill it as you need it. Highly recommend doing that.
And we got all of this at Walmart.
Yeah, all of this from Walmart. Most of everything we have here is from Walmart. Simple place to just find stuff. Next thing
is a big old canister of water.
Yep. This thing is huge. This came from Walmart as well. If the power goes out and you need water, you need water. And this thing, it has like a little reversal spout.
Oh, be careful, don't dump this all over the ground.
Oh gosh, if I drop this right now. and it has like a little spout, and you just turn it, and you can get water.
Here is its
Pour it over
handle, and here is its spout.
Right on, right on. Yep, so have water, because if the power goes out,
You gotta have water.
you gotta have water. Most people, their water doesn't work whenever the power's out. Some people it does, some people it doesn't. Another thing is we have these little lanterns right here. Let me turn this bad boy on. This is a blow up lantern. It's really cool. This thing is really nifty. It is solar powered, which is awesome. And then it has a couple of different modes.
Party mode.
So this thing, it doesn't look very bright, but in a tent, this will give you enough light to see everything you need. It's really nice for camping, especially being solar powered, because you can just set this outside throughout the day and get your light for the night. So highly recommend a little something like this, and it blows up. So pretty cool. The next thing you need is a way to cook, because if you don't have power, your stove isn't going to work. You can of course grill out. I highly recommend having some charcoal and stuff like that, but if it's too cold to go outside, especially like if there's an ice storm going on or whatever, this thing is perfect for cans of soup, heating up water for coffees and stuff like that to keep you warm. This thing gets very hot very fast and will boil some water super quick.
Can of corn.
So I highly recommend getting several of these with one of these, and you just put this on here and boom shakalaka, you got a heat source.
We haven't used it
Yeah,
before.
this is brand new. Luckily we haven't had to have a reason to use it, so super excited about that. We haven't got to use it. We might have to use it this time.
I hope not.
Hope not, but you're here for the ride.
Hey Andy, what's next?
I buy these little things from Sam's Club. They come in a 12 pack. These right here, they will have a flame for 6 hours. There's like a liquid in here. This is what people use for catering, to put underneath the pans to keep things warm.
It's shaping fuel.
Literally, these are perfect. You get these, you build a little brick thing with a, what's those clay pots? What are those called?
Terracottas?
With a terracotta pot on top of it. And this is a little space heater. It is amazing, and these last for 12 hours, or 6 hours, and they come in a pack of 12 from Sam's Club. You can buy them at Walmart individually if you would like. They have several different times on how long they last, but you can just read right there and it'll tell you. So highly recommend these. You can turn them into little space heaters.
We debuted these whenever we went to the Kansas City Chiefs game last year. Go Chiefs. And this is a super warmer value pack. It's pretty large. It's 10 super warmers.
Yeah.
And it's a very large size. So these you can actually
you
put up against your,
throw it in
like,
your sleeping bag. You can put underneath your jacket. Keep you
and
warm.
then, of course, you've got the regular hot hands. And then you have hot feets. We call them hot feets, but they're still hot hand brands, but hot feets. Which saved our toes
Yes.
in that negative 30-degree weather. Go Chiefs.
Awesome game. Go check out that video if you haven't already. And this is pretty cool. It's a little flashlight, solar generator. It has 4 different plugs right here, as you can see. It has different plug-ins that you can charge things. This is just a power block.
It also has a compass on the side.
Compass, light, everything. And what I love about this... Oh,
Party mode.
Party mode. You can charge it by plugging it in to the wall, or if you lose power, it is solar powered. And if it's cloudy and not taking a charge, you can do this little crank power and just sit here and spin this thing to get power, and it works pretty good. Like, you can see how
It's starting to charge.
it's literally charging it just by this right here. So highly recommend this right here.
I got that for him on Amazon.
Yeah.
So that's a great gift too.
And it was like it was less than $40 whenever we bought it. This is very nifty. Be able to charge some stuff easy, real quick.
Guys, you know what you need? A collapsible shovel. This shovel collapses down to very small stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm ready to shovel. You lock it in, and it's not only just a shovel. It's got a saw, teethies here. And you did this number, and then this one's got bumpies, and I'm sure that's great for something. But now you have a shovel.
I keep this in the car because if you ever get stuck or need to dig your way out, it's easy to do. And if there's a lot of ice, we can dig the car out if we need to go somewhere. Say somebody got injured, we need to get out. you can dig yourself out with this thing. It folds down really small, so it's easy to keep in your car.
It folds down like this.
Yep. And you can just slide this in like a little pouch of your car or in the back of the trunk, something like that. Easy, durable, and I mean, it's a solid shovel too once you lock it in. So highly recommend having something like this just so you can get yourself out of a situation if you can't get a hold of somebody and you're stuck in the snow or something. Last but not least,
This is our newest purchase.
we just got this. We think it's very smart to, if it's going to be in the winter, like this storm. So say if we lose power, you want to get in a smaller room so you don't have to heat an entire house. We got this because if you want to heat an entire house, you're going to waste a lot of fuel. If you have a smaller place to heat and don't have to heat as much, you can save a lot of energy and be able to make your resources last a lot longer. So we got this tent, and you want to go to a smaller room and put this inside of a smaller room. That way you don't have to heat as much, and your body heat's going to heat up the small tent and also give you heat. So
it's so cute.
It's a really cute tent.
It's actually, it's like in an A-frame. It's not like a circle like all the other ones.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm excited about that. Also, if you were outside camping with this, I think water would shed off really quick, and you wouldn't have as much problems and things like that from the snow or whatever that you're in if you were camping with this. We're definitely going to be using this a lot. I think this would be great to take the kids camping, do stuff in the backyard, have like little bonfires, things like that.
And we bought it today at Walmart for like $60.
Yeah, we bought this for a fun challenge that we're doing during this ice storm. We are doing a video that will be posted on Friday that's called "We Built a Fort in an Ice Storm." Be sure to check that out because we're going to be using
I bet they
this.
can't figure out what we're going to do.
I bet, yeah. Good luck.
Title's not intuitive at all.
Yeah. So we got that video posted on Friday, guys, for y'all. So thank you so much for watching.
For this upcoming ice storm, we are preparing for the worst, but we're hoping for the best.
Yeah.
So we've got everything that we possibly need to survive this. And I hope we don't ever have to use it, but we're going to bring you along for the ride.
Yeah, so if the power goes out, you'll know. If the video ends very shortly with us just saying, good, nothing happened, then you know what happened.
Then we just made a cool fort and had a fun memory.
This is the products that we have on hand to prepare ourselves. We also have food and stuff like that, but I didn't want to go through all that. Canned goods are always good to have on hand. But anyways, we are going to go ahead and face this storm and be ready for something to happen just in case. Hopefully nothing happens, but it's always better to be prepared than scared. So
prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
that's right. So we're going to go ahead and prepare and get ready for this storm, and we will take you along with us as we face this possible ice storm.
Oh, look at this road. It's sodium fine. We got the salt lines down. So that way, hopefully, the ice doesn't stick so bad to the roads. So whoever's in the road department, big kudos to you for doing that. Even on the back roads, man.
We're at Walmart. We are about to walk into a pole. Almost walked into that pole. We're going to go show you what it's like in the South whenever there's the word ice said in the news. Shockingly, we're good on toilet paper. We must still have it from the pandemic. All right, today is January 5th. The ice storm has started. As you can see behind me, we've already got some ice getting on these things. Yeah, it's raining pretty good. Some trees are drooping. As you can see, these trees, they're really heavily hanging over. The best thing that's happening for us right now is it's 33 degrees. So it's not going to be on the roads as much, but overpasses and things like that will be covered. So we're just definitely going to stay home today. Hopefully the temperature stays above 32 degrees and we'll be okay. But as you can see, we already got some problems. I got one tree that is leaning heavily. I think it has fallen over. I'll show you some shots of it right now. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Just saw a report that we have over 1,700 homes in our area that are without power. Homes and businesses without power. Rain's starting to pick up pretty heavily right now. It's pretty cold. I feel like the temperature's dropping since I got out here, especially with more rain. But I'm gonna head inside. Hopefully we keep power, but there are 1,700 people within a 30-minute radius of us that are without power. All right, throughout the night, you can see we got a light little dusting and a little bit more ice, but not a lot. But there ended up being about 4,000 more homes without power in our area. Luckily, we never lost power, but we were prepared if we did. So that's one thing I can just leave you with is always be prepared and make it fun, because if it's like a drama situation and you're freaking out, it's not going to be a pleasant time, and then nothing might happen. So always be prepared, have fun. That's why we, in our next video, showed you how we handled it with our children. We didn't want them to stress about the storm coming in, but we wanted them to have fun and be safe if it did come in. So we built a fort in our living room so that we could isolate like we told you to do with a small tent. So we went ahead and had a fort night. On Friday, we'll be posting that video. Be sure to check it out. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.